on, cuz?
What's up, cuz?
Man, ain't shit, man. Tizzle's open bar, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Oh, shit. Let me pause the TV real quick. Alright, yo, I don't know how to do this shit, dog. Introduce myself. My name, everybody follow me. My name is Juice God Trey. My name is Trey, from, you know what I'm saying, from Broward. You know what I'm saying, a lot of here. You know what I'm saying, I moved from Hollywood way back, shit, 2001. I've been living in Hollywood since then. I've been living in a lot of that since then, so.
Okay, talk about life in Hollywood. Talk about how life in Hollywood from growing up to now, how life has changed down there.
All right, so in Hollywood, I lived there from the time I was born till I was about 10 years old. So like when I was really young, you know what I'm saying, I would get up very early, walk to school. I went to Orangeburg Elementary.
Okay.
A lot of people don't know what that shit at. That shit like Pembroke Pines. Like I would walk from Flagler Street. I stayed over there by Washington Park. And then I would walk, me and my cousins, and we would walk to school. It was great, you know what I'm saying? It was great living down there, you know what I'm saying? Like it was pretty much, you know how the hood is. Like it's very much so the trench.
No matter where you at, same shit, different day.
Yeah, it's very so much the trench, you know what I'm saying? So like we moved from there to up here. It was that shit way different. Cause we moved from a little ass apartment to this big ass house.
Right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we moved from this little ass apartment to this big ass house, and then shit up here been sweet. Like a lot of here like this part, and very sweet. Like ain't too much crime. You feel me? It's obviously gonna be, you know what I'm saying, local jokers, but other than that, nigga just stay focused. You know what I'm saying? Basketball and shit.
Who your favorite artist coming out of Broad right now?
My favorite artist coming out of Broad. I'm about to say Kodak. I fuck with Kodak. Out of the Broward nigga. I like Kodak P too. Out of Broward. I like Kodak P out of Broward. I had met Kodak one time on the motherfucking elevator before he even popped. Back in like 2015, 2014, some shit like that. And yeah, I think he was running.
Yeah. I got you. Nah, we gonna kind of get into this podcast, kind of what we talked about before you signed on, man. We're gonna talk about women. We're gonna talk about relationships.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why do you think now more so than ever relationships are not lasting? Like, why do you think it's so easy for people to move on now versus maybe 20, 30 years ago?
Social media done changed a lot of things and opened a lot of doors for a lot of women. You see more now. You know what I'm saying? You can see what somebody else is doing. You know what I'm saying? So you like, damn, why am I settling for this? And I can go be with this. Even though the grass may not be green on this side, you know what I'm saying? But you might want to go do that. Also, you know what I'm saying? That goes for, you know what I'm saying, that's men and women alike. You know what I'm saying? Women today are different than women back then. You know what I'm saying? Like, how we grew up now is not how they grew up back then. So things have changed. You know what I'm saying? People, like, women still want to get married, but like men don't really want that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a lot more shit going on now publicly than it was back then. You know what I'm saying? So back then, you know what I'm saying, you figure you grow up with who you grew up with. Like, he wasn't flying women out back then like that. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't taking trips and getting on boats and jet skis and having fun and, you know what I'm saying, doing all that shit like that back then. Hold on. Yo. Y'all ready?
Yeah, man. But see, the thing is, that's kind of a double-ended sword if you think about it, because it's like you can say, yeah, social media, because the women that you're seeing on there, they're not fully dressed. You know what I'm saying? They got, you know, thongs on, or they may not have no clothes on. Then you got OnlyFans and you got all this shit. But then also at the same time too, you got a lot of niggas that's lame that, you know, in the real world, like you see how Facebook and Instagram was down today. If they had to go talk to a woman one-on-one, they wouldn't be able to do it. Yep. They wouldn't have the balls to do it. So social media, I agree, it does give not only women but men a lot of opportunity, to pursue the exact woman that they want, as far as the looks are concerned. Now, as far as the mindset is concerned, that's something totally different. And I think that's where the mishap comes in at with social media. I think that a lot of times, like with social media, a man may see a woman that they like, and they like, damn, like she bad as fuck. But you don't know what her home life like. You don't know what her mindset like. You don't know what her morals and what her values are. Now you got yourself stuck in a situation where if y'all did take it that far, now you a baby daddy. Now you on child support. And now you got to deal with this woman for the next 18 years of your life. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So for me, like, tell me, like, for you personally, like, when you go to pursue a woman, do you go to social media, or are you old school? You actually like see somebody you like and you build a conversation.
So I do both. I'm not afraid of women. Like I've never been. I'm gonna say ever since maybe 11th grade in high school, I stopped being afraid to talk to women. You know what I'm saying? So it all depends on like where I meet you. Like if I see you out, I'm gonna speak to you. I be saying a lot of like the little quotes and shit. Oh, you see me all night in the club, didn't speak. No, I'm not. I can't be like that. If I see you,
Right.
I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna say something to you. But it's like trying to build with women. It's hard. It's hard if you ain't do it from the ground up. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to build with somebody you just meeting is hard. I can honestly say I have been in real relationships. I could probably say I've been in 3 real relationships my whole life. You know what I'm saying? 3 real, somebody I could have seen myself with. You feel me? So they're all unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, they didn't work out. But it's all good. It's all good.
Was it cheating, or was it just lifestyle, like 2 different lifestyles from you and them?
All right. So my first real relationship, I'm gonna just put it like, listen, I was young, trying to go to college, trying to hoop. She was, you know what I'm saying, working, had her own car. I was a school kid. I was broke as fuck, bro. I was working at Wendy's.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And like we just had disconnect. We had a lot of disconnect.
Okay.
My second one, which is my baby mama, it was just Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. You know what I'm saying? I played my part, but like you said, with the home life, you feel me? You can't really love somebody who was raised off struggle. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to love somebody who was raised off struggle.
Hey, tell us.
You know what I'm saying? So she had her way of living, you know what I'm saying, growing up, her rough life. So how she thought was a little different than how I thought. You know what I'm saying? We didn't really see eye to eye when it all came down to it. So that was it. That was the end of that. And but after that, so now my heart done changed. Now I see things differently now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When you go from doing everything for somebody, you're doing everything. You're trying to be Mr. Right. You're trying to be the perfect dad. You're trying to be, oh, let's do this. Oh, let's do that. You lose yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You lose yourself. So I just felt like with that situation, it was just too much. It was just too much. So I let her do her thing.
That kind of reminded me like me and my first one. Like with me and her, I think the thing was, like you say, just how we both were raised. You know what I'm saying? My pops, I always knew my pops to be married, to my stepmom since I was like 4. Then you got, my biological mama, she had 7 kids, 6 different men. So I saw it from both different, from both scenarios. So I had a good balance. But what I was trying to teach her, because, she grew up with her dad beating her mom, you know what I'm saying? And, from there, a broken home. And me trying to bring that family environment to her, her already having a child, her being in prison for 2 years, like I'm dealing with all of that. So not only am I dealing with a woman that's institutionalized, but I'm also dealing with a woman that comes from a broken home. She doesn't know what it's like for a man to actually care, about a woman. Then not only that, you having to deal with, the cheating, and then not only do you have to deal with the cheating, you also have to take into consideration it's 2 smaller kids. It's 2 kids in here that's looking at, what y'all got going on. You know what I'm saying? And like myself, you know, when she went back to jail and I thought she was going back to prison, I had to separate myself from her. You know what I'm saying? So it's a double-edged sword, but at the same time, it's not just saying that the women are to blame for it too, because a lot of times with us men, we have our
Trust me,
ego.
I did my fair share of wrong. You know what I'm saying? I ain't cheating out like that, but I did my fair share of wrong. I'm gonna just say it like that. I'm not gonna sit there like I was just this perfect nigga who was, yeah. Like, nah, that wasn't the case. I have stupid women calling my phone late night.
Yeah.
Text me all type of stupid ass shit. You feel me? I was open, like I was really open book with Shorty. Like I gave them my phone. You can go through all my messages. You can do all that shit. Sometimes it was just too much. It was just too much.
Yeah.
It was just too much.
What was the worst situation you ever dealt with? Like you cheating on somebody. Like what was the worst scenario you ever dealt with?
The worst scenario I ever dealt with. All right, so I ain't never really cheat, but I will say this: I allowed too much shit. You know what I'm saying? I allowed too much shit. I'm gonna say that. I literally allowed too much shit to happen while I was with somebody. Like I said, for instance, I'm asleep. It's 3:00 in the morning. A bitch called my phone. My baby mama at the time, she working in the club, so she coming home at 3:00 in the morning.
Right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So she off the rip. She like, who the fuck is this? Whoop de whoop. So now I got the dick face. I'm like, oh fuck. I'm fucking like how the fuck am I gonna explain this shit though? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Worst situation was this one time. This girl, she texted me some stupid shit. She texted me some shit. She was like, oh, I want to come lay up with you. But instead of me straight up dismissing it, I like straddled the fence with it. I was just like, you know, you just can't come up over here and just lay up with a nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Baby mama seen that shit snap. Just like that. Snap. You feel me? But that was really, when it comes to like outside women, that was really it for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Somebody asking you a question.
I see him. Jermaine, you ugly ass, boy. What's going on? Was any of these women somebody to me? It was only one in particular. Yeah, like we was friends beforehand. You know what I'm saying? But that was really all it was. Like we was just friends beforehand. It wasn't really nothing like we never had sex or kiss or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? It was just like we had a friendship before I got my baby mama. But when my baby mama came into the picture, she just started doing weird shit.
I got you.
She started doing weird shit. What up, Paris?
Now dating, like, okay, you went to college, right? You said you played ball, right?
Yeah.
Now dating in college, what's the biggest difference between dating in college and dating like in the outside world? Like once you become a man and away from college, like now that you're working a 9 to 5 and shit like that.
So I went to BC for like 2 years. You feel me? I broke my wrist out there. I broke my wrist while attending BC.
Okay.
That's when I was with the first relationship.
Okay.
Yeah, but college, man, so I was with Shorty during college. So like my relationship with her,
okay,
that was really what it was. So like, but me and her was really on and off. You know what I'm saying? It was really on and off. But college was fun, bro. Like, BC was fun as fuck to me. Man, that shit was fun, bro. I'm gonna be 100% real with you. I really wish I went to like a big university. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I could have went to FAM. I could have went to Bethune. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Like I didn't want to go to a PWI. I wanted to go to HBCU.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? But my family wanted me to stay. And, you know what I'm saying? Oh, go to BC and do that there, and then you can, you know what I'm saying, travel and whoop. But the BC, man, that shit was fun as hell. But I'm gonna be real with you, y'all. I was catching the bus to that motherfucker. There and back to the crib. I'm talking about the bus. I'm catching the 2 to the 31 on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was a good experience. I'm gonna say that. I met a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, when you hoop and you dress nice, you know what I'm saying. That shit was fun.
So dating in college was better. Well, now I ain't gonna say dating because you probably was just fucking in college. You probably wasn't even dating in college.
That's really all it was. That's really. That shit.
See, I didn't go to school, so that shit. That y'all, you real deal saw people relationships like break.
Yeah.
Because of that shit.
Man, listen. When it comes to relationships in college, I done see niggas date their girl from high school through college,
Mm-hmm.
Then when shit hit the fan, you know what I'm saying? Or they 26, 27 now, and then shit pop. Now it's they on social media with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, oh, you was always this and you was always so. I feel like when you young, I feel like you should really like be in relationships, like in relationships when you young. I'm gonna just say that. I don't feel like you should be in relationships. Like, go live your life. Go do what you gotta do. Go party. You know what I'm saying? Go party when you young. Go travel when you young. You know what I'm saying? Don't settle down and try to be this family person if you know you're not ready for that yet. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. What's your like? You got when you go looking for a woman, do you have a specific type that you look for, or you just is it more so about mental? Like,
All right, so
do look like okay? Simplify. Do looks really matter? Do looks
all right,
really
so
matter?
I'm gonna be real with you. Everybody, if you see a lot of niggas on this live, everybody on this live gonna say I got the same type: light skin, curly hair, short, tall. It don't matter. Light skin and curly hair. A motherfucker gonna tell me that's just my type. But it's too. I'm gonna go ahead and debunk this theory. Listen, dark skinned girls just don't like me. You feel me? Ratchet girls don't like me, bro. Like I can't go to the city. You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't kill niggas. You know what I'm saying? So I can't go to the city and be like, damn, sorry, come forward. You're gonna be like, how many bodies you got? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
is you scamming? You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't want the square. Even though I ain't no square, but they don't want the nigga from this side. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I'm just, you know, so I'm bullshitting, but that's just real shit. Like, I've never. It's just light skinned, curly hair women just are just attracted to.
That's what you. And see, my purpose more so dark skinned women. I just always like growing up. I mean, I dated a few light skinned women, of course, but I just always felt like light skinned girls were stuck up. Not all of them are like that. But like you say, how dark skinned girls don't like you, maybe light skinned girls ain't fuck with me like that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their preference. You know what I mean?
It's crazy because I love dark skinned women, bro. Like literally, bro. I love dark skinned women, bro. Like I have no, like I ain't like Kodak to this. I'm already black only the black bitch. Like I love dark skinned women, bro. Real talk, like you know what I'm saying? I think I had like in recent years, I probably had maybe 2 or 3 dark skinned women. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
It was all cool. We all like I have literally no smoke with no women except for my baby mama. That's the only girl that I have smoke with in this whole world. You feel me? But like
before we go,
huh?
I was gonna say before we go, give me 3 no's, three things that make you not fuck with a female.
Smoking cigarettes is number 1. You smoke cigarettes, you gotta go. I'm gonna be real with you. Smoking cigarettes. If you a gimme ass woman, there's just give me this, and you don't really do nothing to like, you know what I'm saying? Like you ain't really helping me in no no way.
Mm-hmm.
You got to go. Like I'm not like if I wanted to have another child, I would have another child. You feel me? Another no. I ain't dealing with no more Aquarius, bro. I ain't dealing with no more Aquarius. No more.
Now, that's how I feel about Capricorn.
Bro, listen, bro. When I meet people, I like, what's your sign real quick? Like, when your birthday? You know what I'm saying? Anything from January 21st to February, you grits. It's over with.
Yeah.
It's over. That's real.
Anything else you want to say to the people before we log out?
Shit. Shout out to all y'all ugly ass motherfuckers who joined the live. You know what I'm saying? Follow my cousin. Follow the podcast. You know what I'm saying? You're a real one. 7 Scissors, open bar. You already know what it is, man. Follow me.
Yeah, man. I gotta come down there and kick it with you, man. When I ain't busy one of these days, gonna hang out.
I already told you, man. Booty club.